Engineman second class, Orville Alleman Jr. How I got to the Navy was my folks had just moved to Oregon, and I had not signed up for college yet and was working actually as a bucker in the timber industry, and so I had to enlist for the draft, and my uncle knew the gentleman on the draft board in Astoria, Oregon, and he one day told my uncle, "You better have that nephew of yours enlist if he doesn't want to go in the Army, because he's going to get called up next month. His number is up." And so I was given that information, and I went down the next day and joined the Navy. Went to San Diego for basic training, and then I went to Engineman A school over at Great Lakes. In Great Lakes, I actually had a set of orders to a naval guided missile base in Northern California. And the day before I was to leave, those orders got canceled. And I sat around for almost 5 weeks before I got a set of orders. And so I got a set of orders to go to Little Creek, Virginia, to counterinsurgency training, and went there and finished that in late November of '66, and then received orders from there directly to Vietnam, actually to a repair facility at Quy Nhon. And I was sent there, I believe it was the 28th or 29th of December of '66, and I remained at that base working on swift boats, PBRs, LCPLs, and Boston whalers. My stories of Vietnam were, I didn't ride the boats directly. I never went through boat training in Coronado like the other guys did, but I was assigned to that repair facility and moved up to ranks and made second class. Over there, I felt I was fairly proficient. I had, in the early part of the war, Quy Nhon was a hot spot where in the '69 and '70, the Delta was the hot spot. I probably put engines, or worked on engines, in 65% of the boats that were in Vietnam at one time or another. When we didn't have parts, sometimes I had to fly to another base to beg, borrow, or cobshaw the parts.